Boilermakers Local has got the Hall stove for 8 o'clock. So then that wants to get over to the Tri-Station and we'll have plenty of time. What's been going on down to the plant, you all know is good as I. And any members of the sort I run into from time to time who say, what good is the union? Why should I pay my dues? Why, they could get a mighty good object lesson from where they would be now. This here fight for the 7.5 cents that they wouldn't get if it wasn't for the union. What sure as hell going to get it. So, we must all remember that our union should be first and foremost in our minds, next only to our loved ones and the tiny tots and kitties. Now, before we break up, we're going to have a little entertainment, and I hope you show a special courtesy because a couple of the cutting room boys has got up an act of glad touch kisses from the front office. And if these good folk are good enough to come down here and do this act, well, the least you could do is not sneak out the back way, like last time. Now, the little number they worked up is something that's right on the nose, because it's about getting hot. And fellow union members, that is what we are doing, getting hot.
We've got to keep her strength up.
We can't just sit here and do nothing. We gotta make plans. How's her gonna give in easy?
We gotta slow down.
I mean other things. Like, for instance, a suggestion from Jake Vondermeyer. He said when he was working at the ironclad overall factory and they was having trouble, why they spit tobacco juice in the back of the pockets of the overalls.
I draw a line at chewing tobacco.
I wasn't suggesting that.
How about if the Packers pack the size large bottoms with the size small tops? And like that.
No, that's what I mean. That's clear thinking. Sure. That's constructive.
Hello? Oh, sure, that's your voice.
But it wouldn't take effect soon enough.
Well, I suppose not.
Gotta be practical.
Well,
Yes, but yeah, here. Look, I have several people over right now. Been waiting for 3 days.
you gotta put the screws in them right now, not later.
Wouldn't do any good anyhow. So goodbye, I'm sorry.
Babe, they've been saying, look, I don't want to get Babe in trouble, but
What trouble can I get into? I'm already fired.
Well, the union ought to do something about that too.
she hadn't stood right up and said she did it, we could have. But if somebody up and admits it and busting up the company property, look, here's a confidence just inside this committee. Some of the buttons ain't been sewed on too good. Wait till the salesman comes screaming back to Hassler. Mr. Williams?
Big meeting, Eddie. Hi, honey.
Hiya, Pop.
Don't let me interrupt.
How was your trip?
Dirty. Got another hot box. On the siding for 25 minutes.
Well, that's about it anyhow.
Sure.
That's all we think about now, ways to jam things up.
Much obliged for the beer.
That's all right.
What do you mean you got to go home?
Well, listen, man, my wife would be raising hell.
Too bad you didn't think about that before.
Well, listen, man, there's problems out at this hour.
Single ones, I hope.
Come on, Joe.
Oh, they're gonna get over themselves.
Say, I stopped down at the car in town just now, and guess who I ran into?
Old man Hassler and Rita Hayworth.
No! Sid!
Sid. What's the actor anyhow?
The way I get it, you didn't borrow your son of that kind. What happened to you two?
Never mind that, Pop.
That's what I told him to do. Forget about it, and come on up.
Oh, Pop, you're too fresh.
The way I get it, that way I ain't feeling too good or something.
Neither do I.
Come on in, Sid!
Yes. Do come in.
Make yourself at home.
Really been away?
Sure. I'm in Chicago with Lincoln Park City.
Look, just because we're on two different sides, does it really mean we have to get all talked up?
Looks like it, hasn't it?
Not to me, it doesn't. So what kind of a queen are you supposed to be anyways?
Oh, haven't you heard? I'm the local sweetheart of 343 Associated Garment Workers of North America. My God, Sid. I told you. I warned you. You knew all along how I felt. No. There are some things in this life I make a person stand for. But I guess you forgot about all of them.
I forgot nothing. They pay me to run the factory.
So run the factory then. You stick to your side and I'll stick to mine.
Listen, Miss Williams, I love you. Corny, ain't it? Are you even listening?
Yes.
Hey, try and see my side of things. I can't fail at this. I was a cutting room foreman when I fluffed my way into this job. Now that I've got it, I'm going to fight to stay here. And I've got you, my friends. I'm fighting even hard.
Watch those hands, Taffy.
Well, here we are.
Stand all the
Now, if Sid don't want to look at it, then he don't have to.
Oh.
But there ain't no longest smile looking. Is there?
Sid is very interested in stamps. Oh, he told me so, don't you, Sid?
Yeah, I was just looking at it the other night.
Sure, this universal bill of stamps
Girls, you are a disgrace to my training. You are hurting my feelings.
Love you. Mr. Hines, we didn't mean to hurt your feelings.
It cuts. I have a notion to throw away this stopwatch and just give up.
Let you train us all over again.
Where's Mr. Hassler?
I thought you were in a fury.
Great. I asked for Mr. Hassler, I get Peoria. Great. Wonderful. Magnificent. Even. Don't tell me your part is slow down too. Never mind, I'll find it myself.
Did you hear that?
He seemed awfully upset.
To accuse me of a slowdown?
Oh, not you.
Me, a man who has lived his life by the clock.
Sorry, Mr. Hines. Really good? Sure. Really good.